I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Don't go through a breakup alone. Click on the link in the description below to get a one-on-one coaching with me, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the Thanksgiving aftermath. So I understand how difficult it can be to go through a breakup or have relationship problems around the holidays. That can only intensify our feelings of anxiety or sadness, depression. It really hurts when we may not be with somebody that we really love, or you're in a situation where things are getting rocky and you're not sure what to do. So I thought I would talk about a few of the people that I had to do Skypes with and somebody that had to do an email with. First, let's talk about if you didn't hear from your ex, because I know a lot of you guys are really hurting and you thought you were going to hear from your ex. I know how difficult that can be, and it really does hurt even more than just a regular day, because that's a day that you thought was special, or maybe you had been looking forward to that day thinking, well, they'll hopefully reach out to you, and they didn't. Does that mean all hope is lost? Absolutely not. Okay, you have to understand that just because they didn't contact you doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you or missing you too. Chances are they are as well. So I know that a lot of you guys are just really struggling, because obviously we have more holidays coming up, and you're like, are they going to reach out? Should I reach out? What should I do? Well, every situation is different, obviously, and I like to look at those different factors, especially when it comes to things as sensitive to a holiday, because you guys have different family traditions, and depends upon how long you were with this person, so a lot of those factors come in. So I have been getting questions. I didn't hear from my ex. Does it mean they don't care? Does it mean they moved on? No, it does not mean that. All it means is that they didn't reach out. Be careful with the meaning that you put behind these types of situations. Yes, I could see your point why not hearing from them on that holiday would hurt, and it would make you feel like maybe they just stopped caring about you. But just because they didn't reach out does not mean they did. They could have thought about you all day long and thought, man, I wish she was here, I wish he was here. Maybe they didn't have the courage, maybe they were hoping to hear from you. Could be a lot of different factors. So be careful with the meaning that you put behind them not reaching out to you, okay? I know that if you get caught up with telling yourself a story, they don't love me anymore, they don't care about me anymore, they've moved on. If you put a story behind it, it's going to really hurt you. Now, I did have somebody that wound up hearing from their ex on Thanksgiving, and this is what they said to me. They said, hey coach, I just wanted to let you know that thanks to your coaching, I have finally heard from my ex. She sent me a message the other day and told me happy Thanksgiving, and sent me a picture of her wearing a silly pilgrim hat. So, as you can see, that shows, a little bit more interest there. She sent the silly picture. That's great. That's funny. Shows a good sense of humor. So I said, you look really silly in that thing, and sent her back like a little winky face. Okay, so that's good. It was playful. He handled that well. He said, so how are you doing? And she said, I'm doing really good. Have a very busy weekend, but I'll get back with you next week. So he wants to know what he should do in this situation. Well, I know that him and a lot of you guys in this situation would want to really reach out if you haven't heard by them by a certain day, because you're thinking, oh, she has a busy weekend, she'll contact me on Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest, and if she doesn't, you might get scared and reach out. Don't. She said she's going to get back with him, and what she needs to do and he needs to let happen is just that. Just wait for her, be patient. Even if she doesn't reach out to him next week, just continue to be patient and wait for her to reach out, because she said she's going to. And you have to assume that if somebody says they're going to reach out to you, they're going to do it. If they don't, then that just means their interest level is lower right then in that moment, and you want to wait for it to go back for a time where they are interested again. So he's in a good situation right now where when she contacts him, all he needs to do is say, hey, when are you free? Let's go out, set a fun date with her, and see how it goes. But this guy has a lot of anxiety, and I know that he's going to be very tempted to reach out before she does. But do not. You just wait for somebody. When they say they're going to reach out, you have to let them. If you continue to chase them when they said they're going to call you or reach out to you, that just shows, like, how valuable are you that you don't feel good enough that they will do it when they said they're going to do it, right? So think about that. You want to show people that you are valuable, and you know that you're valuable. And one way to do that is by allowing people to come to you when they need to. So, if you had not heard from your ex over the holidays, I understand and I truly empathize. I know how painful it can be. Just be careful with the meaning that you put behind it. And, you might be very tempted to say, they don't love me, they don't care, this or that. It doesn't mean that at all. They could have been thinking about you, and that could lead them to reaching out, because now they're going to see, hey, they're not chasing me anymore. They're not contacting me anymore. I better reach out to them, otherwise I might lose them to somebody else. So, that's it for this video. If you'd like to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net, and schedule a coaching session that works best for you. If you like the video, put a like on there, and be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I do post videos Monday through Friday. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.